Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a plan with me for the week of November 8th until the 14th. So if that sounds good to you, I hope that you stick around. I'm also going to do a little quick Sterling ink haul. So yeah, before we get started, I would love if you take a second to like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated, and let's just hop right into it. So first things first, I thought I would quickly share with you guys my haul from Sterling Ink from the November collection. So first off, I got this freebie, which has these beautiful little bows and then also some dots. And then I got 2 sheets of these, which are just the little florals. I really like these. And then I got a black and white and then a colored version of the larger decorative stickers. And then I also got the washi that goes with it. And then I got this set of transparent shapes that matches this entire color scheme. And then I also got some vellum. So those are the 2 vellums that I got, the brown, which I love this one, and then the normal colors. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I picked up because I think I'm going to use these stickers today in this plan with me. I absolutely love Sterling Ink. I currently do have a code with her. It's J20 for 20% off in the shop. I'll leave a link down below with my code as well, and let's just hop right into it. So I also went ahead and did something new this week. I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions for me to answer while filming. I was kind of talking last week about how I have sometimes like I go quiet because I just get so focused, and sometimes it's hard to think of like new and interesting ideas and things that you guys might want to hear. So I went ahead and I asked if anyone has any questions. So I thought I would quickly answer those throughout the video. So this week, I think I'm going to use probably some of the freebie, one of those, and then I'll use these transparent dots. I'll leave those off to the side for now. I need to think about what I want to do. I think I want to run the washi. I think I want to run the washi down here like I have in the past, but I'm thinking Maybelline. Jeez, you guys. I'm thinking maybe the thick strip because I'm actually going to be out of the country until Friday. And when I get back, I am working Saturday and Sunday, which gives me a lot of space to play with than I have on a normal week, simply because I don't have a ton going on. And I really like this washi. The question is it long enough? It definitely is. Okay, I think I might do that. I've never really done that before. I've never taken up such a huge part of my week and given it to like deco. But since I know I'm not going to have a ton going on, I'm kind of interested in this. Or I could put the strip of washi on this side and then right here. Oh, I think I'm going to put it on this side of the column. Okay, so then I need to think about what I want to do on this side of the page. I'm probably not going to include a habit tracker, if I'm being honest, just because I don't really need one, because I'm not going to be here. And I think I want to leave this column open this week because of the fact that I am not going to be here. I'm going to probably have memories that I'm going to want to input all 7 days of the week. Actually, maybe not, because I do get back on Friday. I don't normally do memories on Saturday and Sunday, so I maybe can keep that the same, I guess. Maybe I could put that here, and then this one here, and then a little one up at the top, because I like the way that this one's looking right here. And since I don't have a habit tracker, it's just pretty much going to be like a long form to-do list and then a next week section, which, by the way, the next week section this week is going to be quite large. I have a lot going on. Let's put this washi on this side first and then see where we go from there. Okay, so the first question that I got, I have your guys' names here, but I'm not going to share like your @ name because I didn't make it clear in the post if I would. But if you ask the question, I mean, you know who you are. So the first question that I got is, what are you going to school for? So I am currently studying for my bachelor's degree in criminology and socio-legal studies is my first major, and then my second major is sociology. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I'm in my final year. I love the criminology aspect. I've been really enjoying it. It's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was expecting, but it is a lot of hard work. And then I really like my sociology section. And also because my first degree is criminology and socio-legal studies, that socio part is like referring to the same content used in sociology. So even though I'm studying two different majors, they very much are related to one another. And I like that. I really do like that aspect of it. So yeah, I am scheduled to graduate. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for a clear card. I'm scheduled to graduate in April of 2022. So I'm very excited about that. And my plan initially was to go straight into law school. In 2022, I have since changed my plan, and I have decided that I'm going to take a year off, because in order to go to law school, you have to take this wonderful test called the LSAT, and I just really haven't had time to study for it, and I want to do well on it, which means that I've decided that I'm going to take a year off, work some more, and spend all my time studying for the LSAT. And also, once I take the LSAT, I'll be able to have a little break, you know? I'll be able to have a little break. I didn't take a gap year between high school and university, and I feel myself burning out. I have felt myself burn out all throughout the summer and then going into school. It's just been a really rough semester for me. So yeah, thankfully, as I was saying, it's not jeopardizing like my grades. Like my grades are fine. I'm just struggling. I just feel like really burnt out. And no matter how much I rest, it never goes away because the due dates never go away, right? So like even when I take time, I'm like, okay, like today I'm gonna relax, you know? There's only so much relaxing you can do when you know that next week you have this, that, and the third due, right? So yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. So just put some grid down there on the side, and then I think I'm gonna take this washi. Maybe I just want to use the grid though this week. No, I actually like that. Okay. So yeah, and then the next question that I got was actually really interesting. Someone asked me, I'd like to hear your favorite and least favorite things about the Hobonichi Weeks. So I'm gonna put this over here. My most favorite thing about the Hobonichi Weeks is probably the size, like all aspects of it. I really like this rather narrow book. And then I also like how relatively thin it is, but the fact that it holds your whole year. It's super portable. I've really gotten along with the size in a way that when I had originally gotten this planner, I didn't know if it was going to work for me. I was like, this is ridiculously small. How am I supposed to fit everything in here? And it's just kind of worked in this really beautiful way. So that's probably my favorite thing, is the size. And then my least favorite thing is probably the yellow pages. Yeah, my least favorite thing is probably the yellow pages. I understand why they chose yellow for the pages. From my understanding, it's to like reduce glare, because the idea of this book is that it's something that you bring out and about with you. So they went with slightly yellow pages so that you don't have glare from the sunlight. However, I would take glare from the sunlight any day. Maybe I do want to do the grid, because I feel like you can see the grid of the paper and then all these little abstract shapes, and it's just a lot through the clear flower. But yeah, probably the paper. I really like the Tomoe River paper. I've actually gotten along with it. I like how thin it is. I like everything about it, except for in the Hobonichi Weeks, the paper is yellow. That is the one thing I would change, which I'm pretty sure Tomoe River paper is going away and won't be in the new planners next year. So that could be a problem that like my least favorite thing could potentially be resolved in the coming future. So yeah. Another element of the weeks that I really like while I'm sharing is, hold on. I just like the fact that I can keep my entire year. Another thing about the Hobonichi Weeks that isn't necessarily my favorite, but I've made work, are the quotes down at the bottom. I don't even care that like the quotes are in Japanese and I can't read them. I just don't like the way that they look down there at all. Like even if the quotes were in English, even when I used the A6 English version of the Techo, I still like wasn't a fan of the quotes. I'm struggling here to place the sticker if we can't tell. I'm just gonna plop that in there for a second. Maybe I'll just use this. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the quotes. If you guys use a Hobonichi or have used a Hobonichi, I would love to know down below what your most favorite and least favorite parts of the planner is, because I think that that is a really interesting question. I like that. And we'll put this week. Yeah, I like that a lot. So yeah. And then the next question that I got is, someone asked me if when I'm filming, if I'm actually planning or if I've done pre-planning somewhere else. So it depends week to week, honestly. Some weeks, if it's super busy, I will sit down with a notepad before I plan out the week, just to make sure that during the plan with me, I don't forget anything. Because I've been notorious for being like, okay, here's the end of the plan with me. Thank you for watching. And then I turn the video off and I'm like, oh, I need to add this and this and this and this. And I'm like, crap, like, would have loved to share with you guys, you know? So I'm notorious for that. So on super busy weeks, I will go ahead and use a notepad and try to just write everything out so that I make sure that I'm getting it all on the page while I'm planning with you guys. But then other weeks, I actually typically always, like, say this is the current week that we're on, I will always have a sticky note on this page so that I can jot stuff down really quickly. So I'm referring to that sticky note all the time. And I would still use that method even if I wasn't filming my plan with me's. So yeah, to some extent there is a pre-planning element to it, but other weeks I just go completely rogue, and those are the weeks where you see me constantly flipping back and forth to my monthly, because I just didn't take the time to do a pre-plan. And I like both, you know, both are nice. So I don't know, I'm struggling on what to do here. This is essentially going to be a long to-do list. And then I'm gonna have like a next week section. I think I'm just gonna block it off with washi. Okay. I can put that there. And then have this one maybe down here. I think that this sticker works really well there. But let's see. This week that I'm currently filming, which is, I'm currently filming on November 3rd. It has been so incredibly busy. Oh my goodness. I am flying on Friday and I had to go do a negative COVID test, and I don't really like that, but I just stuck that sticker down so forcefully. It is down there. That's it. But yeah, I just had to go get a COVID test done, and there's so many things I need to do for school before I can leave, and I have to pack, and I need to finish all the school stuff before I start packing, and I have so much going on right now. It's ridiculous. There is so much. Let me cut these off the edge. I just sliced the paper. That's okay. So yeah, I honestly don't really know what I'm gonna do in this bottom corner, if I'm gonna do anything at this point. So I'm just gonna move on to the weekly plans. So I'm gonna take my Tombow 800 and just highlight the days. I really like doing this. It just adds a little bit of color to the page. Been enjoying it. So since I'm out of the country, I don't have a ton of set plans, so this should be pretty quick, but I do have a couple things that I definitely want to mark down. So I have, I don't know what I want to do, if I just want to use a mixture of all these colors, or if I want to just like concentrate on one or two colors. I think I'm just going to use a mixture, in all honesty. So on Tuesday, I'm gonna have this video that I'm filming right now going live. I'm gonna use a little bow from the planner spot, and we're gonna have video live 12 p.m. Let me grab my pencil board. This is also the first week in this planner that I've not drawn a line down here, just because I don't really have to-dos this week. And all the to-dos that I will have this week will be like things that I can do at any time during the week, not day specific. So I didn't need to draw that little line down. That's another element that I like about the Hobonichi Weeks. The week is set up for you, but there's still a lot of ways in which you can manipulate it and make it your own. So I really do enjoy that. Okay, on Saturday and Sunday, I am working. I'm thinking maybe I could use one of these. They're a little large though. I think I'm gonna use these little clovers. These are cute. I think both of these days I am working 2 to 10. Oh, by the way, I did start at a new job. I don't think I mentioned that. It's this exact same thing that I'm doing right now, just at a different location. So yeah, I'm kind of excited because this location closes at 10 p.m. instead of the last location that I worked at, which didn't close until midnight. So I'm so excited to not be doing midnight shifts anymore. Hopefully I'll never have to do those again in my life. I did them for about 4.5 years, so I'm tired. The theme of this video is I'm tired. So 2 to 10, and then 2 to 10. And then on Friday, I fly at 9 p.m. I think I'm gonna use this guy, or what do I want to do here? I'm gonna use this. So yeah, on Friday I fly home. think I wanna, that looks like it's upside down though. Actually, it looks fine. I'm gonna stick this here. No, I'm gonna put it up here. And then I'm gonna use an airplane sticker from Planner Monkey Co., which I do have a code for a shop if you're interested. It is J15. You can also leave my name in the notes to sellers box for my exclusive freebie. Okay, so this is 9 p.m. flight ATL to YYZ. And then the rest of the things that I need to jot down are next week's stuff. So I told you it's going to be a pretty light week. I do have one more question. Actually, there's a couple questions. Okay, so one question that I got asked was, what is my favorite pen to use in the Hobonichi Weeks? And I have two. So you guys predominantly see me use this pen. This is a Zebra Sarasa let's start again. This is a Zebra Sarasa Grand in the dark brown. And then inside the refill is a Uniball Signo RT1 with in the 0.38 nib or tip, whatever. And I really like it. It's a pen that I've used in here forever. And the RT1 pens in general are pens that I've used for years. So I just got lucky that one of my all-time pre-existing favorite pens just happened to work in the Hobonichi on the Tomoe River paper. Another thing is I really like the Pentel Energels in the needle tip in the 0.4 size. So that's also an option that works in the Hobonichi Weeks as well. I predominantly just use the Uniball RT1 just because this is the pen that's on here, like in my pen loop all the time. So it's just the one I'm reaching for and grabbing. But that Uniball RT1, the Uniball Signo needle tip does definitely work. I'm not gonna add this blue. Don't have room for it. And I'm pretty sure also, is it Lauren? I think Lauren from Theory of Lauren on Instagram, she also uses the Energel in her planners. In her, I don't know if she uses it in her Stalogy, but I know that she definitely used it for a little while in her cousin when she was in that, in her Hobonichi cousin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on Monday I have 2 things. How am I gonna mark this? I have quite a bit going on here. Okay, so this is kind of the way that I laid it out. It looks stupid, but I already put those dots down. So I just put the 2 birthdays first, and then I started with my school stuff. So I have 1 dot left of stuff, and I already have stuff on the list that I didn't include. Like, I obviously have my video going live on Tuesday, which goes live every Tuesday. And then next week's work shift, but I'm not going to bother with that. On the to-do list, I'm going to have to go do my PCR COVID test so that I can fly back home to Canada. And I also need to work on the ESS 205 individual map while I'm on my trip. I need to work on something. or else it's going to be really rough when I get back. Ideally, I would also like to get started on this draft. Maybe also I will finish the Soch 350 peer review, because that shouldn't take up a lot of time and it shouldn't take like a ton of brain power. It's just something that needs to get done. So I could do that on my trip. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have for you guys right now, thankfully, because I'm a little stressed. But yeah, I really like this color scheme of these dots, and I'm regretting using this pink. I should have used like a neutral tan, but I like the spread. I really like this like thick strip of washi. I've never done this before. I might go in and add a deco sticker somewhere else. I'm just not sure where. Like if I don't write anything here, I could see myself putting one here, but I'm just not sure. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. I really like the week. It's clean enough and simple enough that it's really easy to read, but it has the important things that are happening. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed the little bit of a haul and answering some of these questions. It was really fun. It gave me something to talk about with you guys. Something like I know that you guys want to hear about because you guys asked the questions. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys had as fun of a time as I did. Before you head out, please take a second to like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.